Hello, welcome to the presentation of this mini project in the visual programming course. Today I will demonstrate the running version of this project. I will not cover deeply the implementation and error handling part. I will only demonstrate the running version of this project. So let's start by briefly explaining what the project structure look and how the error handling and other concepts are mentioned. So let's start. And these are the references and where they implemented, which functions they are used, and the references like lecture notes and some other documents to be able to create and make this project, and some other functional implementations like calculating GPA according to their related weights, like also mentioned in here. The weights like physics, calculus, advanced programming, and chemistry are all mentioned in here. I implement this logic in there. Also, some error handling exceptions and their message boxes also incorporated. And these are the other functionalities and the error handling also by showing messages to user. And also I use variable to be able to dynamically change the related information message when we are exporting the file to user. I used dynamic variable instead of static, like also mentioned in the submission file. I use this logic. And one other thing I want to mention is this grid layout I used in order to create this project, like also mentioned in the submission file. And let's run it. And this is our GUI, like mentioned in the file. So let's browse our data. Student's data is the input. It shows file loaded and GPA calculated successfully. We click OK. And let's enter an ID like 1026 and display it. It says Yuan Allen and 9420 with rank 1. It shows its ID. And let's try to show it in there also. Sample input, student's data, to validate the result. Let's wait it, and it's opened. ID 1026 Yuan Allen, it's correct, so we validate it's working, and then we display it. So let's try to export it with the txt file selected as the default. You can see it stores it with related name, GPA, and rank according to file name to submission file rules, like ID plus name and surname of the student. And let's try to export it as a XLS also. It says file saved as a Yuan Allen 1026 Yuan Allen as XLS file. Let's find it. It stores it, and let's open it. And correct informations also listed in the XLS file also. And one other last functionality is clearing. So let's clear it. As you can see, it cleared it. After browsing, let's try some error handling that I implemented. Let's enter some invalid ID like 1090 that doesn't exist in our file. When we are trying to display, there is no student information found in the file with the ID. It shows an error message. And also export button won't work. The name and surname fields are empty. Please browse and display student information first. This is error handling I implemented. So let's clear it and try to again try to display without any giving ID. So it gives the same error. And when we try to export, it's also not doing this because we didn't enter an ID. And one other thing I want to mention as the error handling, let's try with this different ID this time. 1015 Michael Martin, and export it. So it's worked it as intended. So what if we change it? And firstly, let's browse again. Okay, and 1015 display, and also 1019. Without this displaying, if we try to export it, it will use the one in the display area of the our GUI. It will not use the student information that we are typed in here without displaying, because if we didn't this error handling, it will not correctly write the file names. It can be changed according to the not used value in the enter field. So I incorporate this error handling to prevent this kind of issues. It will only use the values displayed in the field. So as you can see, if we want to display and then export, it correctly stores the file, then clearing. That's it for the presentation video. Thank you for listening.